Hi, water signs. This is Magic from Find the Magnificence in You. And this is going to be your weekly overview for the week of October the 6th through October the 12th. I've already put out the fire sign video, so if you have any fire placements in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Jupiter, or any strong places in your North Node, Mercury, Mars, you can watch that video. There will be something in there for you. So I'm really excited to do your video because I'm a water sign. I'm a Cancer sun, and so far this looks like a very powerful reading. So the overall energy we have for this week, the week of the 6th, is Temple Path in reverse. This usually talks about not being on your path or feeling stuck. Okay. What's interesting about this card, this Temple Path, is it also represents your spiritual team trying to guide you towards your destined path or destiny. This is like a combination of the Star card, the World card. Like it's like a mixture of the two, like completing a cycle, completing or reaching a particular goal, but it's going to be a positive completion or a successful completion of something. This is an oracle card, but I kind of feel like the resonance of this card is like the Star card. There's a wish, there's a path, there's something, there's a destined event or relationship. Okay, but it is in the reverse because there is some sort of, I want to say, block. The book that comes with this particular oracle deck talks about a sign that you may have fallen off your path. You could be too focused on worldly possessions and material gain, or you may still be maintaining old unhealthy habits of fear, limitation, worry, and doubt. And I'm a Cancerian, so I know that does resonate with me because we cling, as much as we hate hearing this, we do cling to the past. We're watery, we're emotional. We are an emotional sign. And sometimes we hold on to emotions too tightly, and sometimes these emotions are not the best or very positive emotions that we could be in. And we tend to sulk and drown in these emotions here. So it's very interesting because the first card is the attachment card, and it's pretty much a similar meaning of unhealthy habits, fear, limitation, worry, or doubt. It says whatever is distracting you, receiving this card reverse is a firm message that it's time to make your spiritual life and evolution a much higher priority. Not doing so represents an important loss of power. So clear your mind, meditate, and open up to the presence of spirit. And this is funny because this is the same exact meaning of this card. Open up. So if you've been stuck in a cycle or a pattern of fear, limitation, and worry, this is this energy here. So you're being asked to put an end with the World card to that energy, because that is what's keeping you from this victory. Absolutely. And what's supporting the victory card, or this ending of a cycle, Wheel of Fortune, also World card energy. And I'm talking about traditional tarot. See, my throat is already getting blocked. Excuse me. All tied up. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're tied up, and it's like this is a self-imposed imprisonment. Okay, over something that you're worried about, over feeling like you're not going to get something, or a wish is not going to be granted, or you're not going to reach some sort of goal. And this could be this thing here. You're thinking or afraid of not getting a caring connection, or a caring connection is not going to manifest for you. And remember, it's a fear. Okay, let's get that. Let's make that very clear that it is a fear, and that has been blocking you from your destiny. Okay, so let's start with that. The rest of the definition says, whatever else you may have going on, consider that this is an important part of your personal and tactical plans. The support and inspiration of all eternity and countless loving spirits are available to you. Not turning to them is like cursing the dark when you refuse to turn on the lights. I love that last sentence. I do. Okay, so I'm going to show you the similarities of the attachment card. Again, it talks about, it says the chain. So she has a chain on her wrist, bolting her down to this post here. So it says here in the upright position, this card reveals that your passage forward is being stopped. Your passage forward on your destined path. I love how this is aligning up. You guys, it's really weird because the card right underneath Temple Path is the journey card. So there's a journey that you're supposed to be going on, but it's being blocked here because your fears, your habitual thoughts, your patterns, negative patterns, clinging. Remember, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, Venus, Jupiter, whatever. If this just called, if you saw the title and you felt like you needed to watch it, this is for you. It doesn't matter if you don't have water in your chart. Your passage forward is being stopped by strong attachments to old patterns or people from the past. The chain at your wrist is bolted to fear from the past or desperation about the future, thinking that you're not going to get this. Although you may wear the mask of pretense or even contentment, you simply can't seem to go forward. The stuff that's keeping you stuck could be physical addictions, emotional patterns, or even old relationships. So a good example, Cancerians, is you got hurt. Someone hurt you in your past. And because of this wound, you've been protecting yourself, guarding yourself, not opening up to the potential of having love because of that past wound. And it causes you to not have healthy relationships because you're always looking at the relationship or the person through the lenses of being wounded or being hurt or being betrayed. So that is the narrative that you have created for yourself, being brokenhearted, being betrayed, being hurt, always being rejected. That narrative is perpetuating this cycle world. This victory card is a cycle card for me of being stuck. All tied up attachment. Okay, so it's aligning perfectly with the message. Are you living in fear, addicted to the old unhealthy habits, or so desperate about the future that you can't be happy now? If so, the chains that bind you could be of your own making. This card is telling you that it's time to take action. You need to break out of your chains and move forward to an open, free, healthy, and authentically happy life. It may take some courage and effort to let go, but know that you are capable of doing it. Until you do, the difficult energy will just repeat itself, keeping you stuck. Again, same thing I was saying. I'm just taking a deep breath because I have to take all that in. Okay, because as a Cancerian, we are, we know heartbreak very well, pain, sadness, depression, despondency, apathy. We know it very well. But you know what's funny? Because under this card, the Sun card in reverse, we have the goddess of the moon. And our ruler is the moon in reverse. So this is us having to go to the depth of our being, our core, to dig up some very uncomfortable memories or feelings so that we can purge them once and for all, okay? So let's start with the clarification here. The outcome is good, though. I know this is showing up as reverse, but I want to tell you something. This is you letting go this is you finally letting go of all those past wounds, relationships. It could even be you being with the same person, but you're needing to let go of what this person has done. You're reprogramming. This is about reprogramming yourself. You're changing the lens. You know, you're taking off one pair of glasses and you're putting on a new pair. You're seeing clearly. Okay, that's why I kept going through this, because you perpetuated it, because you created a narrative, self-fulfilling prophecies, because of doubt, because of fear. Again, just so many things here that I can tap into here. But let's start with the past energy. So the past energy is attachment. And again, a mask of false pretense is what the book said. Whoa. Two of Cups. Then it came out strong. It came out so strong. Yeah, you're attached to a relationship. There's a relationship from the past that you're needing to let go of, that you've been struggling. It could just be the events of this relationship, what happened. So I see two storylines here. So for the distant past, there is wounding because of a relationship that was significant in your life. It could have been a marriage, could have been your first love. and you have since let that go, or you're not no longer in that relationship, but you're struggling to release resentment or some sort of pain. Okay. And then now I feel like there is another significant relationship in your life. Okay. And this could represent relationships from the past that just didn't work out. And then that has accumulated some sort of block. The accumulation of negative feelings and emotions have created a block, rather. And Spirit is saying it's time to let go of that. That it's almost like your auric field it's almost been polluted. Okay, so I remember the first psychic I've ever went to that I've ever paid for a reading. It was a long time ago. I mean, I could have been like 17 or 18 years old. And she was explaining to me. She said that I had a lot of attachment, or a lot of I don't remember the terminology she used, but I've never forgotten the analogy she gave me. She said, think about a piece of furniture in your home, and just imagine you not dusting that furniture for days, for months, for years. She said that my aura was like a piece of furniture that has not been dusted. She said that because of all the negativity that was being thrown at me, or that was being accumulated by what I was experiencing, has created a film, or maybe some sort of, it polluted my aura. Okay. So she said, like a piece of furniture, you know how it is, every week you got to clean, I don't know how often you guys clean, but let's say you don't clean every day and you clean every weekend, and you know how dust accumulates. So she said that it's that dust, that those negative emotions, whatever they are, it accumulates like dust on top of your auric field, and it blocks you off. Okay, it creates a blockage. And that is what she said, and that's what I'm feeling for you guys. There's an accumulation of negative emotions, negative things that are blocking you off. I have here that there is a wish. Someone is wishing for a relationship that they are attached to. Okay, but I feel like there is some sort of distance in between you. Something you see as emotional fulfillment. The Two of Cups is in the upright. Something that you may have recently let go of, or someone recently let go of you. I feel like there's a period of not speaking, or a period of healing here, a period of resting, healing your wounds. The attachment is letting me know that there needs to be healing of the attachments, the negative parts, okay, of the relationship, the negative emotions that you're experiencing or have experienced in this relationship, in order for you to start a new cycle or move forward in a healthy new relationship. Somebody may be attached to another relationship. This could be someone that you desire, someone you're hoping and praying for, someone that you see as wish fulfillment. But this person may be attached to something else, okay? And you're waiting, or you're hoping that this person releases that. Let's clarify the World card. Yeah. We have the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like there's an energy of some of you guys, again, negative. Here we go with the negative looking back, or the negative habit of looking at your mistakes or the past. Okay. Feeling like maybe I wasted my time. I invested a lot of time, or there was a lot of time invested in looking back at something that went wrong, at seeds that were planted that never bared any good fruit. Reflecting, but in a negative sense. See, Wheel of Fortune. Looking back, yeah, at cycles, at repeated patterns. So this is an acknowledgement, and this is good, because you're acknowledging these bad patterns, or these cyclical patterns that you have been experiencing for such a long time. And you have noticed, or you have acknowledged, or come into the realization that these patterns have created negative experiences or cycles for you, because this is bad luck, this is misfortune, this is Jupiter energy. Also, there's fixed signs on this card. This is the wheel, and it's like Jupiter, it's ruled by Jupiter, but I also see like these as karmic lessons. And we have fixed signs on here. Aries, I'm sorry, not Aries, I would say Aries, but Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio energy. So this is letting me know that there was these fixed signs don't like change. You know, they're very fixed in their ways. So this gives me the energy of you're fixed on some sort of pattern of doing something, and you can break free from that. That caused you to have a sense of feeling lack, feeling left out in the cold, feeling helpless, hopeless, very negative outlook. Yeah. The moon in reverse. This is the purging that needs to take place. Okay. With the intuition being, so the high priestess is showing that there is a knowing now of why these events happen. There's a knowing of why you were feeling left out, rejected, feeling like a reject, feeling again lack, feeling like you don't have enough, there's not enough to go around, or that you won't have something. This is the fear of not having or getting something. It's the fear of lack, the fear of being alone, the fear of losing something. But there's an inner knowing now. And the moon card in reverse is like that secret or that thing that you had kept so deeply ingrained within is coming to the surface to be examined, because this is why there's a reflecting. This is why there is a healing, Four of Swords, taking place in order for you to purge and for you to bring anything in the dark towards the light so that it can be transmuted. Again, that negative fixation on the past. Seven of Pentacles, Six of Cups, similar energies for me. Seven of Pentacles is the actual effort, work that was put into it, and this is you, the emotions tied to it. Okay, again, these negative emotions are being affected by things that happened in the past. Okay, and the moral of the story is there needs to be an ending of the way these feel, and you're needing to find fulfillment in other things, or seeing the blessings that are there, seeing that the dreams can come true. But you have this is believing that dreams can come true for you. This is believing that there is fulfillment. There is fulfillment in your life as it stands. But you're too fixated on all the negative that you are refusing to see the good things. That there is something here, okay, a relationship that can bring in wish fulfillment or emotional fulfillment. But because there's a fixation of something else, a past heartbreak, it prevents it from coming into fruition. So it's almost like this cycle wants to turn over and give you the prosperity and the abundance and the luck, and but it can't because it's stuck. The wheel is just not moving for you at this point. But this is past energy. But here we have in the future, the present, forgive me, the present, the victory card, letting me know that victory is here for you. But with the stipulation of you needing to detach or get unbounded or untie yourself from the past or the self-limited beliefs, the doubt, letting go. This is the struggle card for me. Like, this is a struggle. Someone was wounded, someone was broken, but this is all about perseverance, not giving up. But giving up on the things that don't serve. Yes. Okay. Giving up on the things that don't serve so that you can see that this opportunity to have something new is being presented by the universe. Whatever didn't make you happy in the past, whatever that you were grieving over, the universe wants you to know that your grieving wasn't in pain. But they do recognize that there is an imbalance because you're not letting go of this betrayal or the hurt. It's almost like you're wearing it like a badge of honor. You won't let it go. You won't set it free. Ten of Swords, this is an ending that needs to take place. And again, I feel like you're in the process of balancing it out or ending it. So we have the Temperance in reverse, letting me know that you are indulging or doing something, overdoing something. Something's not being done in moderation. They're asking you to temper yourself. Temperament is needed here because there is something being done in excess. For some of you is worrying, some of you is doubt, fear. Some of you is just lamenting or grieving or crying or just being stuck in a perpetual state of suffering. Perpetual state of suffering. That's what it is. Let's clarify those two cards, Temperance and Ten of Swords, please. Ooh. And there we go. 4 of Cups, dissatisfaction, despondency, and apathy. A cup is being offered. You're not seeing it. You're too busy looking at these 3 empty cups. That's what I'm talking about. You're needing to free yourself, my loves. Water signs, and I'm talking to myself. Because it has been your kryptonite. It has been keeping you from wish fulfillment. And in this case, this is a love reading, for some. For some, it's just, having abundance and just feeling like, luck is on your side. There is something here that is right within your reach. It's like you can almost taste it, you can touch it, but you can't. It's like every time you get close to it, it just runs away from you, or it's being repelled because of the energetic frequency or resonance that's being put out by you, not really being open to something. Sending out the energy of rejection because of fear. This is rejection. Whenever it gets close, whatever it is feels rejected by you, or vice versa. It could go the other way. The energies can reverse. But the intent is not to reject. It's just because this person's been wounded, or you have been wounded. So now you're in isolation, going through the inner work. Hermit energy is very good here. We have Virgo energy. We have lots of signs. I'll call out signs later. Yeah. Someone has a reflecting. We have the Emperor in reverse. We have a masculine energy here that is going through a dark night of the soul. But I feel like when they come out of this, because you know what? They were trying to maintain control. This was keeping them from being balanced. This was keeping them from having peace. This was keeping them from making a decision. They couldn't make a decision because there was too much going on, in the psyche, mentally, emotionally. But I feel like they will make a decision because they will follow the path, the North Node, or their destiny. I want to see what this all tied up is about. Clarify all tied up for me. I'm also seeing, with this Aquarius energy here with the Star card, a certain level of vulnerability. Yeah, vulnerability here. All tied up is being clarified by the Knight of Cups. Someone is now accepting how they feel about someone, or how they feel about a certain situation. It's like an even keel. It's like the stormy waters here in the Two of Pentacles become calm. There's a calmness now with this star energy. I feel like there's a certain level of vulnerability now. This person is now being stripped naked. You're being stripped naked. And all the emotions that were being pushed down for so long are coming to the surface to be purged. And it's like you're being born again. You're being baptized in these waters. Instead of you drowning in the emotions, you're being baptized. I just heard being baptized. And it's interesting because I got the Ace of Swords, my loves. I got clarity comes in. Okay. We have 8 of Cups. Wow. Leaving the emotional baggage behind. 5 of Wands. Leaving the conflict, inner conflict behind. 8 of Swords, baby. Leaving oh my God, I want to cry. No more being tied down, restricted, feeling trapped by those emotions anymore. Jeez Louise, you guys. If this is somebody in your energy, someone that you're desiring, this person is getting this clarity. This person has made a decision about you, my loves. So this person has made a decision. They're cutting something out, some sort of attachment, or this is you making a decision to cut out an attachment to something that they've been struggling. They're walking away from internal conflict, and they're freeing themselves from a perpetual state of being unclear, unsure, confused. I want to clarify this 8 of Swords. Yes, I knew it. The Judgment is about the purification process. I want to read something to you guys really quick. Give me a second to pull it from my phone because it's very important. If you were feeling discouraged about a situation, and I'm talking to the people that know in their heart what they want, you have nothing to worry about. Judgment. The universe steps in here. Karma. Someone makes a decision, a final decision here. Second chance is being granted here. I want you to understand what's happening right now in your life if you didn't have the clarity that you needed. So the Judgment card is karma fulfilled. An ending of a karmic cycle. Somebody is paying off their karmic debt. So if you're in a third party situation, somebody is done with a karmic. It's work well done. New vibrations, spiritual awakening, enlightenment, rebirth, a revelation, regeneration, resurrection, rewards, new plans, new purpose, and new ambition, self-assessment, progression, judgment, healing, good news. Okay, so I'm gonna read this and then I'll continue on. So the Judgment is about, it's a appointed time in a cycle or a phase when a summing up of a process is required. All experiences gained during the journey through the major arcana are reevaluated and examined. This is a time of which actions, decisions, and choices are looked at with the benefit of hindsight to see which decisions were sound and which were not. We are all well rewarded for the choices which were sound, but are required to pay the price for ill-chosen decisions. The Judgment reveals the time for this final stage of purification and transformation before the completion of a journey. Judgment makes the final resolution, the completion of a karmic cycle whereby we must reap what we have sown. Judgment can be rather extreme during the healing process, as often we endure inherent pain whilst going through the purification process. We will, however, emerge reborn, renewed, and a whole lot wiser from the experience. In order to be reborn, we must go through the death, transformation, and rebirth, which is the purification process. During this process, there will be much pain, both on the physical and mental level. Okay? But when you come out of this, you come out reborn. Beautiful energy. I want to use a Psychic Tarot for the heart to tap into this Judgment energy a little bit further. Someone has made up their mind. For some of you guys, this is making up your mind that you are moving away from a cycle of feeling a certain way or breaking habits, breaking a certain self-limited beliefs or a fear or fears. See, we have the Hermit seeking and we have the Hangman. So there is a state of isolation because you are going through a purification process, or your person is going through purification. I see Virgo and Piscean energy strong here. This could be you having this in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node. The Seek card is all about going within to seek answers. Someone is going through an enlightenment, getting illuminated. And the Observe card is similar, but you're on like a pause in order for you to reflect. And this is because you're going back and looking at the decisions and looking at what caused the blockages and the emotions. This is the Page of Cups. Someone trying to figure out why there's a fear of rejection, why there was inconsistency, why there was a lot of illusions, a lot of stagnation. Yeah. Also, someone looking at something that, their long-term goals. What do they see for themselves long-term? This is also being cautious, why they were so cautious, why you were so cautious. Clarification on Seek and Observe, please. More clarification. And I love the Observe card because I keep seeing the King of Wands. So some of you guys may be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, Leo. I love the Observe card here because the Observe card is looking at something from a different perspective. In the book, the Observe card talks about a new understanding around matters of the heart. And this new understanding is waiting to be revealed to you. Be still and be observant. Now is not the time to take action. Instead, take a step back and wait. Reflect upon the relationship or issue. What is really happening? Release the need or desire to direct the relationship and simply go with the course of events. When you surrender to the experience, you learn a great deal and ultimately get what you truly need. Sometimes it's in releasing that we discover what we truly need, okay? As opposed to what we think we need. Trust the process, have faith in the journey, and let go of the outcome, okay? Somebody is in complete acceptance of something. They're letting go. They're no longer fighting. They're no longer resisting. They're no longer being impatient. They're just letting things run its course. Purification process. Final decision is being made in regards to a cycle. For some of you guys, this is an ending of a cycle with someone that you may have thought was a twin flame, but this could be a karmic. Or this could be your person letting go of a karmic, someone that they thought that they would be with forever and a day, but they are realizing that no. Someone may be releasing a Gemini. And do you see how this is aligning perfectly? I'm clarifying caring connections. We have the Lovers in reverse. This is a difficult decision, so I'm not going to take it lightly. This is a very hard process. It's full of a lot of pain and a lot of suffering. Okay? Someone is coming to the conclusion that something, and again, it doesn't have to be the relationship. It could be the negative aspects of the relationship. It could be the cycle before this new one coming up was full of pain, suffering, but the new one coming up is going to be different. But you're having to let go of the past is what this is about. For some of you, this is you having to let go of a relationship, a connection. And for some of you, you may have thought this was your twin flame. Okay? Let's clarify the Lovers, please, and the caring connections in reverse. Six of Pentacles. There was a lack of equal give and take. There was rejection. Someone was not offering you anything solid or stable emotionally. Three of Pentacles. Again, there could have been a third party. I feel like this person now, if this wasn't ending, or this person's ending something else, they're wanting to come in and work on things with you, build and collaborate with you. Yeah, they're coming out of this hangman energy. They have reached enlightenment. They have gained a new understanding of why they were so fearful and so defensive and so blocked. Why they couldn't move forward, start anything new. They have reached an understanding of that. Let's look at this man holding a heart. If you're a masculine, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter, I feel like now you are coming out of this energy knowing or accepting your emotions or being in acceptance of these emotions, allowing these emotions to come to the surface and being comfortable in them, whether these emotions being very extreme. This is you now opening up your heart or now being able to give and receive, whereas in the past you couldn't give or receive love properly because of those old woundings, those old patterns, the old narrative, the old programming. You may have been blindfolded and you were at a crossroads because of a stalemate. I feel like this is you now making some sort of decision. Tower moment. We have epiphanies here. Wow, beautiful. You're allowing something, a breakdown of something. You're allowing that because you know that something needs to be rebuilt. This could be a complete destruction of something to start something completely different. I feel like there's a choice. Ooh. Yeah, a choice has been made. A decision has been reached. And what is this decision? This is the future potential, by the way, the outcome energy. Ooh, okay, I can barely hold the cards. What is this decision here with this Tower? Someone's ending a relationship. I see divorce. What's this decision? Someone is starting a new relationship. Someone is heading towards their happiness. Beautiful. Wow. We have the World card and the Queen of Swords. So someone's ending a relationship to go towards another one. You're coming in as the Queen of Swords, which is very beautiful because this is you taking a logical head over heart approach. Or this is just you knowing what you want and you are operating from your highest and holiest truth. Clarify this Queen of Swords. Someone could be ending something with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Clarify this Queen of Swords here. Clarify this Queen of Swords for me, please. Yeah. King of Swords in reverse. Very interesting. There could be an air sign making a decision to cut something out to go towards their happiness, or this could be the masculine. Yeah, this is about a commitment. Somebody is moving on to something else, possibly towards a Cancer. This could be you, Cancer, of Ace of Cups. Someone's going towards new love. That's beautiful. Let's take out, let's use this deck for more clarity. I want to clarify this outcome. Wow. Walking away. Someone may be coming back. Someone that has walked away, or someone still struggling with walking away. We already saw this in the overall energy. Letting go, walking away. Same thing. Releasing. What is this outcome? I need to clarify this outcome here. Someone's taking a risk. Yes, someone's taking a risk. Okay, woman holding a heart. Someone's being receptive now, not being as guarded, moving away from the past, things that don't serve anymore. Okay, breaking free from these blocks in the sacral chakra, breaking free from being emotional and sexually intimate, and also allowing people to get close, also expressing emotions. Someone's walking away from the fear of doing that. This could be male or female. Let's clarify these two cards, actually. Someone's been blocked from being able to open up because of trust issues, insecurities, worries, and doubts. Clarify the walking away. Yeah, Queen of Wands. See, insecurities, low self-worth, maybe low self-esteem. Could be fire sign, woman, man or woman, sun, moon, rising. We'll pull one more card for the Queen of Wands. Yeah, Eight of Wands. Yeah. And then we have Death card. Okay, good. Something's being released here. So that energy of low self-esteem, insecurity, low self-worth, fear. You know, I feel like someone didn't feel good enough. Not feeling good enough, not feeling pretty enough, not feeling smart enough. Whatever that is that's being released, there's an ending and a transformation of that energy, because it doesn't serve you anymore. It doesn't serve you anymore. I feel like this storyline is talking about, it's a twofold message. On an individual basis, you know, both people, or one of the people involved here are going through a very powerful transformation and letting go. A lot of fears I see mirroring. So if this is about a soulmate connection, because it doesn't have to be about another person. It just could be about reconciling with self, healing the self from past trauma. But I feel like what's happening here is that there is a powerful transformation, a purification process that's happening to one or both of you. That's allowing for change and transformation to come in so that you can have a healthy relationship, either with this person or with someone new. I also see a storyline of the person that you're dealing with. This could be you as well, having to let go of a karmic partner that has brought so much pain and conflict in your life and confusion, and you're working through the energy of letting it go. Some of you guys are needing to let go of an earth sign gentleman, sun, moon, rising. It may not be a gentleman, but an earth sign, male. Could be female, but I do feel male predominantly. And your outcome is letting me know new love is coming in. There is going to be wish fulfillment. There is going to be healing. That is going to allow a certain level of vulnerability. Remember, this is about getting close, getting intimate. It's reverse. Now you won't be so closed off. You will allow someone to get close, someone to get in. You're going to allow someone in. Instead of putting out that energy of rejection or repelling, you're going to be more open, and which is going to attract what it is that you desire towards you. Okay? Let's clarify this star card, and I'll get the final messages for you. Magician. So this is being manifested as we speak. Someone's manifesting you or they. Yeah, and someone is wanting a new beginning, and they're wanting to move away. These are the same cards that came out. They're just coming out again. Someone is needing to let go. All right. Someone is regretting how they treated you. They're regretting an ending. And ever since they did that, they have been imbalanced. They have been feeling remorse, or they want remorse, or they want to forgiveness. But right now, they're still going through a healing process. So there may be a period of waiting. Final messages. What do the water signs need to know for the week of the 6th and the 12th? Oh my God, I can't make this up. Heal. And do you see how he's breaking the chains of limitation that are preventing him from shining, living your best life? You also need to know that the Tower is going to come in to break down anything that doesn't serve you so that you can rebuild yourself. It could be breaking down of an old pattern so that you can rebuild a relationship. And when that happens, there will be a dedicated effort. This is work, inner work, and also someone wanting to actually have a fulfilling relationship. Look at these two people in a warm embrace. For some of you guys, someone is leaving a karmic that they thought was their person, but they realize that you are their twin flame. We have a lot of references to destiny, destined soulmate here. Yeah. 8. See? Another 8. We have 8, 8, 8. Okay? Like I said, very, 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 very resonant of a soulmate, strong soulmate, twin flame union. Somebody is going to put in the effort. Somebody wants to see this through. They want success with you. They want growth with you. So if you've been waiting for someone to end a karmic cycle, they are in the process of doing it. You must be patient. And when they do come back, you must be open up, okay? And be able to release what it is that's been holding you back from communicating. And there we go, coming together, 2 of Cups. That is the outcome. This is a beautiful reading. I'm going to go ahead and do an extended to go dive deep into the soulmate or the twin flame, because I do see it coming up. If you're interested in purchasing the extended look, in the description box or in the comments, there will be a link to my Patreon account. It is $5 to have access to all extended videos. Okay, so not only are you getting access to this extended, you will have access to all extended videos that are available on Patreon. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope that this message was helpful, and if it was, please let me know in the comment section, and please like and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.